Hey guys, Jarek and Komodo here, gonna be doing some more gun game in Black Ops 2. So I quickly put in Black Ops 2, decided to start playing it to get some decent recording so I could talk about a few announcements that came out. I like how the first thing you see in this video is some person's MLP emblem. Would you please stop with that shit? Anyway, onto the announcements. So a good 3 or 4 announcements came out. I'm going to be making videos on each one. The first one I want to talk about is that Killing Floor 2 has been announced, which okay, I sleep in the day. It was announced sometime in the morning today. I woke up at like 4 or 5 o'clock p.m., which is usual for me because I go to bed at like 8 in the morning. I had 15 different messages on my Skype of people going, "Look, Killing Floor 2!" Like, people were just really excited about it. And then all the YouTube comments and everything. And I understand, but I got it. Alright, I know. Killing Floor 2 is coming out, and I'm just as excited as you guys are. This is one of the few exceptions I'll make to where I actually legitimately am getting hyped about a game. Tripwire has not failed me before, despite a somewhat shaky launch of Red Orchestra 2. Red Orchestra 2 is a fantastic game nowadays, but, you know, overall Tripwire is one of my favorite companies. They kind of follow Valve in a way. And I'm really interested in what they're doing with Killing Floor 2. If you want to know more about Killing Floor 2, I'm putting the article down below in the video information. PC Gamer broke out the news, I believe. I got to see it firsthand, and essentially what it looks like is more Killing Floor. It just looks like Killing Floor 1, except for on a newer engine with a lot more stuff added in. The maps look to be a little bit bigger. To give you an idea, I read one part of the article said that there are 40 different weapons within 10 different classes, or 10 different perks. So, yeah, it's a bigger game now. It's going to be on the Unreal Engine 3, which is... It's not the newest, you know, Unreal Engine 4, but this has also apparently been in development in the last 2 years, and they just kept really hush about it. So, it goes in the line with what Killing Floor has been saying, too. Killing Floor is really big on making sure the games look decent at least, but they're not so graphically intensive so that everyone can play them. And that really shows in Killing Floor 1, granted that started as a mod in 2004, like forever ago, but anyone can run that game. And for the most part, same thing with Red Orchestra 2. I mean, it doesn't really look bad, but it's really not a very demanding game out of your computer. Like, anyone can play that. At least if you have a computer that's, I'd say, at least somewhere between 6, 7 years old. I mean, at the very... maybe a little bit older than that, you can still run Red Orchestra 2, so... But yeah, there's been a lot of news that have come out about Killing Floor 2 just out of nowhere. Like, there was nothing hinted or anything. Some people speculated when they didn't have a holiday event. Because, let's be honest, last holiday event for Killing Floor was really lame. They put in 2 different modders levels. That was basically the event. So maps that were in the Steam Workshop, they just threw it in and went, here you go. I speculated at the time that was because Rising Storm was coming out. Or that was around the release of Rising Storm, but I just figured it had something to do with that. I didn't figure it had to do with Killing Floor 2, but let's just be honest here. With how successful Killing Floor 1 is, you know Killing Floor 2 is coming. Like, there's no way they could ignore it, but my thought process was, they're probably not doing it this soon because Killing Floor 1 is still selling really well. They said Killing Floor 2 has nearly sold 2.5 million copies.
Wow.
Like, that's a really substantial number for a game that was an indie game, started as a mod, only on PC. I mean, it's one of those games where it is kind of, you know, a PC gamer's game. Everyone on PC has this game, everyone loves it. I personally love Killing Floor more than any other Horde game because it does so many simple things that I wish other people would do. Like, they just give you the whole map to explore. They don't have you do the stupid Call of Duty Zombies bullshit where you need to unlock different sections of the levels. The enemies don't get stronger per wave. That was totally a twitch shot and just panicked.
It was a good shot.
It's kind of a luck shot. I'm not going to give myself any credit for that. But yeah, it's just such a simple game, really, when it boils down to it. And they were kind of preaching, it's a simple game, but you have to make it replayable. You have to make it fun. Otherwise, it starts getting a little stale. And I'll be honest, like, as much as I love Killing Floor, it kind of has started to overstay its welcome. Like, no matter how many mods you can throw in it, or how many guns you can add, it's Killing Floor. And I love Killing Floor, but I've played it to death. I'll still probably continue to play it. But now the next question comes along with, is Killing Floor 1 still going to be active after Killing Floor 2 comes out? I think it's going to be more like Counter-Strike, because, I mean, that's actually a very good example, a very good analogy to make. CSGO didn't need to exist. I'll rock it right to the face.
Nice.
But CSGO really did not need to exist. It didn't. Counter-Strike Source and Counter-Strike 1.6 is still insanely popular. Everyone plays it. But they still released a new Counter-Strike game. and all the Counter-Strike games are really popular. So, hey, Killing Floor 2 is there. That's now a thing. I'm excited for it. They said it's going to be early release, but with the way they described it, that sounded more like a beta than anything else. Just they wanted to get some public testing in to see how people thought about the balancing of the weapons and stuff like that. So I'm kind of confused as to why they use the term early beta or early access.
Did you get that guy in the chest?
Pretty sure I did. But hey, I'm excited. Sorry for ranting away the video without saying anything else really, but you know, I wanted to get this out. A lot of people were spamming my YouTube going, hey, Killing Floor 2, because Killing Floor is one of the games that people know this channel for, so I felt like saying, I know, I'm excited, I will definitely be getting it on early access and making a lot of videos about it. So that's been some more Black Ops 2. Hope you guys have enjoyed it, and I'll see you later.